Hello everyone, I'm Provic, and if you're thinking of purchasing the Blackmagic ATEM Mini Extreme, this video could save you time, money, and frustration. So let's go over the 5 things you need to know before hitting the purchase button. So number 1 is power and protection. Safety comes first. If you intend on purchasing this device, you must know that the device is very sensitive to fluctuating voltage. So if your location is one where you have fluctuating voltage, you want to fix that before purchasing this device. Yes, a work around it. You can get a power conditioner. This will help to regulate your power. Number 2, you can get the voltage stabilizer. A voltage stabilizer will help stabilize current. It will help with spikes and drops in current. Number 3, you could use a UPS. This will help during power outage. I must advise, if you're going to use a UPS, plug in the stabilizer first, then the UPS into it. And this is because the UPS alone cannot protect from fluctuating voltage. It only helps to keep you running when there is power cutout. Number 2, HDMI ports handle with care. The HDMI ports and the ATEM Mini Extreme are not the most rugged. The HDMI model of the ATEM Mini Extreme are built for setup where it stays in one place, like on your studio decks, your church media room, or your control room, somewhere where the HDMI cables stay plugged in and untouched for the most part. If you're into mobile production, where you have to set up and disassemble for events frequently, constant plugging and unplugging of the HDMI cable can wear out the ports. For that kind of on-the-go heavy use, the SDI version is a better fit. And this is because SDI connectors lock in place and are built for professional field setups. Number 3, get quality USB-C cable. So if you tend to do a setup where you connect your ATEM switcher to a PC for streaming via USB Type-C, low quality cables can fail. Ensure to get a reliable or high quality USB-C cable that supports not just charging only, but also data transfer. And you can purchase this for under $5. Number 4, avoid power conflicts between the USB-C and the power port. There can be a power conflict between the USB-C and the power port of the ATEM switcher. I've had times where the switcher wouldn't come on until I figured out the issue. So here's the fix. When you want to power on this device and you have it connected to a PC via USB Type-C, unplug the PC side, then power on the device. Once it's on, then you can plug it back in. Avoid unplugging from the USB-C ports as much as you can. If you have to, then you have to, but be careful that it's, like I've mentioned before, the ports are not very sturdy. This will help minimize wear. I've done a dedicated video where I do a full explanation and a step-by-step walkthrough on this, so you can click the link. The video is in the description below. Number 5, get reliable HDMI cables for long distance. If your infrastructure is HDMI based or you intend to go for the HDMI model, and perhaps the distance between the source point, say your camera, to where the switcher is going to be situated is above 10 to 15 meters, you will most likely be needing a fiber optic HDMI cable. Fiber optic HDMI cable have great picture quality, but they are less durable than regular HDMI. They are unidirectional, and if damaged, they can't be repaired. If possible, go for the SDI model. With the SDI, you will encounter less rigor for long cable runs, apart from the fact that you'll most likely be needing a microconverter if your source isn't SDI enabled. But if you intend to go for the HDMI model, like I have at the moment, ensure to go for quality fiber optic HDMI cable. Remember I said they're unidirectional, meaning one end is for the source and the other end is for the destination. The destination comes into the switcher, the source goes to your source. Double checking this before long cable runs would save you stress. The ATEM Mini Extreme is a powerful switcher, and like every other pro gear, it has its quirks. If you plan for them early, from power protection to quality cable, you would have a setup that is reliable, stable, and ready for anything. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.